complimented, what was the compliment and how did you feel about yourself after?
Like just recent.
In general.
I got a compliment at tennis and they said that they really liked how I played. It made me feel great.
Perfect. Have you ever been insulted or excluded? How did that make you feel about yourself?
Yes, and not very good.
Perfect. Have you ever been complimented? What was the compliment and how did you feel about yourself after?
Someone said I was nice one time, and I don't know, it made me feel good.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been insulted or excluded? How did that make you feel about yourself after?
Yeah, definitely. I guess it made me feel bad. I don't know. I guess.
Have you ever been complimented? And if so, what was the compliment? And then how did it make you feel about yourself? Just other people, not on social media.
Any person.
Yeah. Compliments usually make me uncomfortable. And I usually deflect and or start by throwing a compliment back at them and then get a compliment war.
Could you think of a recent compliment?
Yes, I had some tough conversations with some young ladies who weren't dressed appropriately, and another person that had walked by said, "You handled that really well."
Okay, good. Have you ever been insulted or excluded, and then how did it make you feel about yourself?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a teacher and a parent, and insulted and excluded most of the time. Because I've reached a point of maturity, I'm not really bothered by it anymore. But when I was younger, I would definitely be jealous.
Is, have you ever been complimented? What was the compliment and how did it make you feel about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, of course I've been complimented. Nothing really comes to mind right now. I think actually now I get complimented more than I used to. Things like, now that I'm a little bit more secure in my position here at school, this is my 5th year teaching here, everyone knows who I am, right? They know what my shtick is. They know I'm a good teacher. I hear that from other faculty. I hear that from parents quite often. Like for parent-teacher conferences, we never talk about their kids, we just talk about how great I am, which is appreciative. And then obviously like my wife compliments me, she tells me I'm handsome and stuff like that. It's nice to hear.
So it makes you feel like good about yourself? Like
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been insulted or excluded and how did that make you feel about yourself?
I think it makes you feel isolated.
Isolated?
Isolated and I want to say lost too. It's like where you thought maybe you were part of a group and all of a sudden you're not, and it's like, okay, where do I find my place in the world? And that no longer pertains to me because I don't really care about stuff like that anymore. But I remember like in high school you did have those feelings. Yeah.
So like as you grow older, like your like self-confidence.
The older I get, the less I care about the opinions of others.
Great.